We're going to have 4 terrace suites in each of the corners of the court. So it'll be right off the main concourse when you come in, and it'll be a much more intimate and personal experience for the fans.
Hey ALSD, we are here at proudly my alma mater, the University of Dayton, at the UD Arena to talk about the major renovation going on here. It's a 3-phase renovation that'll be completed in November of 2019. And we're going to be joined today with the Premium Seating Department, Courtney Long, Director of Ticketing and Premium Seating at the Arena. So Courtney, our association is rooted in premium seating, as you know, you're a member. I want you to talk about the wow factor of this renovation. There's one cool product, these terrace suites. I'd love to hear your insights on that. Tell us about them, how many there are, and what it's going to do for the premium products here at UD.
You know, we have great success with our existing suites, but they're up kind of high in the arena on our second level. So we wanted to bring fans down a lot closer to the action. So we're going to have 4 terrace suites in each of the corners of the court, and they're going to be about midpoint of the arena. So it'll be right off the main concourse when you come in, and it'll be a much more intimate and personal experience for the fans and getting them a lot closer to the action than our existing suites. Our fans will be able to kind of have a little more customization with these suites. Upstairs on our existing suite level, there's a suite buffet, so it's kind of a preset meal, and while we take customer feedback in terms of what is served up there, the fans in these terrace suites, since they won't be eating off of a buffet, they'll be able to have a little more customization in terms of what's served there. There's a really great balcony outside space that overlooks the 200 and 100 level of the lower bowl and kind of puts you right there on top of the action. It feels like you're sitting on the backboard. So they're going to be really great spaces. They're going to hold about 10 to 12 people. We should have 1 online for this coming season at some point, and then the final 3 will be available beginning for the 2019-20 season.
Okay, can you tell us what existed before in terms of traditional suites? Certainly the number of people within them, you know, you can tell us about that, but the appetite for suites specifically here in Dayton, was there an appetite for those terrace suites, or was that just an idea that was conceptualized by the design team, by your team? And then talk us through a little bit more about that standard suite product.
Currently we have about 8 regular suites. They range in size from our largest, which is 35 person, and then our smallest, which is about 20 people. The appetite, at least in recent years, has been overwhelming. We've been sold out for the past few seasons. The suites are a really great option for those families and groups that want to get all together and sit together and have that experience where they get the food, they get the beverage. Our suites are all inclusive, so that comes with a suite buffet, non-alcoholic beverages. There's also a suite bar up there, an in-suite service. On the flip side, we also have plenty of companies that use these for great opportunities to entertain their clients, reward their staff. But I think that the demand for the suites has been, like I said, really overwhelming, and I think that's where the idea to add more through the terrace suites has come from. The biggest challenge has always been that, you know, fans looking to get a little closer to the action, those suites are kind of far away in comparison to some of our 100 or 200 level seats, or even our other premium products, which are our flyer front row and our press row, which are right on the court. So this is kind of a more premium experience, if you will, because you're closer to the court and you're kind of on display there with the terrace suite. So everybody will be able to see you and know that, you know, so-and-so is up in that suite in the terrace, and so it's going to be a really unique experience.
So why don't you shift focus, because you explained what corporations like, what the groups like, families, holiday experiences in a large group. Shift focus and talk more about the club seats, and if you have had any transformation of, as you said, the flyer front row, I believe, and also some of your club seats. Explain those products to us a little bit more.
Yeah, so our new club seats, we're going to get half of those for this upcoming season, and we're really excited about those. We're on sale with those right now, and sales have been going amazing. Those are going to exist right now between our existing 200 and our 300 level on either sideline. They're basically going to run from baseline to baseline, and those are going to be, again, right off our main concourse, similar to the terrace suites. We have somewhat of an older fan base, so a lot of them navigating those stairs up and down has been a challenge. So these are a great premium product for maybe some of those fans that would love to sit in the press row or the flyer front row, but it's more of a challenge for them to get down there, or some of our other fans that like to sit up a little higher. You know, with basketball, it's great to be a little elevated sometimes so that you can see those plays develop on the court. So I think these club seats are a great kind of middle ground for folks, but with those, it's a much wider, a plusher, padded seat. You're going to have the most legroom you'll find anywhere else in the arena for the most part, and they will also have access to our club lounge. We're actually going to have 2 of those, one on either side in what used to be the west wing and the east wing. Obviously, our wings are shifting a little bit through construction as we expand our concourse, as I believe Scott's going to talk about a little bit. So the club lounge space will be kind of their own unique hangout area. Currently, we have our flight deck, which is adjacent to our existing loge seats. The biggest struggle with that is that's a primarily general public area. It is somewhat limited based on season ticket holder status, but a lot of times we find, because that's such a popular pregame, halftime, postgame hangout space, sometimes people are getting shut out of there. So we really needed some kind of additional space for our customers, especially those in our premium seating family, to be able to go enjoy a cocktail with friends or kind of kick back a little bit before the game starts and relax. So the club lounges are going to serve that purpose. And the exciting thing for those that are purchasing this year in the first phase, while unfortunately the club lounges are still going to be under construction and not finalized for the start of the season, they're going to be able to help us mold and shape what that experience looks like in terms of food and beverage service on the inside. It's a little fluid at this point still, and so we're going to be looking for feedback from those people that invest this year in terms of what they want to see, what type of food options they want, how that kind of exists moving forward.
You have worked in college athletics now for a number of years, but you've also been part of the professional ranks before. You've seen all different types of venues. You are in Dayton, a small market, but there are so many exciting things going on here. What are you most excited about?
Like you mentioned, Dayton is a pretty small market, and coming from, I was with the White Sox and the Cleveland Indians before that, and so coming from huge market teams like Chicago, it's really cool to see what we've been able to do on our scale. These facilities, I think, are competitive with pretty much any other Division I facility that you'll find in college athletics, and that's really remarkable to me. The way that our community has embraced the whole renovation has been incredible. Like I said, the demand for our new club seats and our terrace suites has been really overwhelming so far, which is great. So we expect to see all those seats filled for most of the home games, and that's really exciting. But I think from a specific area that I'm most excited about, I think the club seats are really similar to some of the spaces that I got to work in when I was with the Chicago White Sox. So it feels a little bit like a coming home, like I get to go back to my roots and kind of where I cut my teeth in this industry. So I'm really excited to see those come to life, and I've been involved in this project from very beginning concepts in terms of sitting in on some of the focus groups where we were trying to figure out what direction to take with this arena transformation. And so it's been super exciting for me to just be there from day one. Some of the walls are going up, we have everything framed out, and the sample seats are here, and so it's just going to be really exciting to see it all come to life this November.
For us too. We're very excited about it as an association. Can't wait to share the finished product with you. So thank you very much.
Awesome, thank you.